Hey there! In today's quick and easy video, I'm going to dehydrate some potatoes. Now I just bought these guys a little over a week ago, but we've been in a kind of a heat wave around here. I don't know if that's the cause of that, but they're already growing quite a bit. So rather than lose them or have to be in a rush to cook them all up, I decided I'm going to go ahead and peel them all up, slice them all up, and get them ready to go in the dehydrator. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Hey there. All right, I've only got a couple of potatoes left to do. Thought I'd let you see. I love this new machine I bought me from Walmart. It's just one of those cheapo ones. The Mainstays is the brand, but you don't want to go too far because that blade is sharp, extremely sharp. But thought I'd let you see me do the last two and then get the first bunch into my boiling water so we can blanch them, and we'll go from there. Ooh, my goodness. Let's do this last one. Yeah, this thing is really nice. It's super sharp, and it does quick work. Okay, last little bit in there. All right, that's ready. So I'm going to take some that I've already put in the water so they wouldn't oxidize or anything. Get them into my colander so it'll be easier to get them out of the water in the first place. And we're just going to blanch them for, it says 4 to 6 minutes on the National Center for, actually it said 5 to 7 minutes on the National Home for Preservation, or for Food Preservation. So guess I'll hang on for a minute and I'll be back and show you me putting these in the water. So here's my first batch ready to go into the boiling water. Let me set that in there, and then once it comes back to a boil, I'll be boiling them for 4 to 6 or 5 to 7 minutes depending on when they get fork tender. So I'll bring you back in just a little bit. So I decided to take the colander out because the potatoes were too confined and the water around them wasn't coming to a boil easy enough. So at 4 minutes they were still pretty tough. But now I just checked them and it's been a little over 6 minutes and I believe they are just right. So I'm going to dig them out of there and put them in some just cold water so they can, so I can let them cool down before I start putting them on the racks. So dig these out. Yeah, it might be a little bit harder to get them out this way, but I wanted them all to be able to cook uniformly, so we're going to go with that. Just a little bit more. One more. There we go. Oh, and the timer just going off at 7 minutes, so. Okay, now let me get another batch. Get them in. Let's see. Okay, and again I'll bring them to a boil. And then I'll start the timer and check them at 4 minutes, and I'll see you back soon. So I just got those out. Didn't realize we were taping at the same time, but that's okay. Then I've been kind of just patting them dry there, and then I've been uncovering them and taking a few and spreading them out. And once I get them all spread out, then I'm patting them dry again. And then I'm putting them on my trays. So I'll just give you a very quick example. So for the little bitty ones, I'm putting on my tray that has a screen on it. And then all the others are just going on the regular trays. So just lining them up and getting them ready to go. But you get the idea. So I'll be back in just a little bit with some more. So I'm just finishing off this tray here, and then we'll be putting that one in the dehydrator, and I'll be coming back and doing the same thing until either I run out of racks or potatoes, whichever comes first. Okay, got my last rack here. Looks like I just had enough room to get all of them on all of the racks. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in, and I'm going to, let's see, we want 135 degrees, so I got to wait for it to go back to that. And then, okay, take it down to 135. Okay, and then we're going to go for 6 to 8 hours, so let it get back to that. There we go. We'll start at 6, and then I'll check it then. And I believe wait, I always forget how to do this. I don't use it often enough. No, it's going right now. But I'll turn on the light. You can see all of them in there. So I will be back probably tomorrow to show you how these come out. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Good morning. Well, I pulled these out of the dehydrator last night in my jammies after 8 hours, and I wanted to show you the snap, because I hope you could hear that. It snapped real good. It's no bendiness or anything. It just snaps and breaks. So I pulled them out after 8 hours, like I said. Now I'm going to leave them on the table here for the next week, so I can come back every day and look for any moisture, any signs of moisture, or look for anything sticking to the inside of the jar. That's what they call, I forgot. Anyways, these are ready to go, and they should last anywhere from 6 months to 3 years on the shelf, and some people even keep them longer. But that's my video on dehydrating potato slices. Hell, if you guys get any value out of any of my videos, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day now. Bye-bye.